All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Antonio Lopez. This is Chad Mathis, streaming from the top of a mountain, Los Angeles Festival. This is an original song called Never Replace Him. Back behind my eyeballs, a movie house projector screen. I cast myself as a leading man, thinking that I was James Dean, wearing a black jacket, driving a silver sports car. Instead of this mongoose bicycle, my brother on the handlebars. Life has been tough since we lost our dad. Now our mom's dating some dude named Brad. He drives dad's truck and he sits in dad's chair, but I never replace him. Other side of the train tracks, pedal south with the water tower, dreaming I was a superhero with superhuman power. Maybe I could fly high, harness electricity, justly defeating the bad guys and marry the girl that's pretty. Life has been tough since we lost our dad. Now our mom's dating some dude named Brad. He drives dad's truck and he sits in dad's chair, but never replace him. Pulling up to the driveway, leaning the bike against a tree. Porch door flies open, Brad's looking pissed. I hope that it's not with me. Life has been tough since we lost our dad. Now our mom's dating some dude named Brad. He drives dad's truck and he sits in dad's chair, but I never replace him. All right, so once again, my name is Antonio Lopez. Just an original song right there called Never Replace Him. I'm gonna do another original song. This one's called Something Different. Half of my stuff's blowing down the mountain. We're just gonna collect it after our set. Not worrying about that now. Thanks, man. It's all good, man. No worries. Been a searcher in this crazy life, a young, bold, the pocket knife, in a map of this great big world. Someday to see it when my future's unfurled. Been an architect making dreams, laying foundation, erecting beams. I'm still that boy, but I'm now a man. Salvage materials however I can. Something different, something real, something to explain just how I feel. something to explain just how I feel. Highway 160 across La Vida Pass, past the Acorn where we stop for gas. The smell of pinon, that earthy note of fall. Going to the city. After we fill up, we catch out 25. We'll start spinning faster for the restart the divide. So when you grow up, you dream of when you were young. But in those days, you couldn't wait for these to come. Going to the city. Going to the city. Going to the city. Further up north, with scars up on the line. Zeros and ones replace the heart and the hand. Is this a plot twist, or is it part of the plan? To grow further from nature is the nature of the man. Going to the city. Going to the city. Going to the city. Grow farther from nature is the nature of the man. To grow farther from nature is the nature of the man. To grow farther from nature is the nature of the man. To grow farther from nature is the nature of the man. Going to the city. 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 Hey, thank you all so much. Thanks for everyone here in person, braving this little wind we've got coming through. Thanks for everyone listening online. Once again, my name is Antonio Lopez. You can find me online, AntonioLopezMusic.com. I grew up down in southern Colorado in the small town of Alamosa, and these days been living in Longmont since 2012. And a lot of the songs we're playing today are off an upcoming album called Roots and Wings. Although this next one is one I wrote during this quarantine. It's called Fragile Human Heart. Don't wear shirts or sleeves anymore. Doesn't want his heart to show. Goosebumps on his arms, walking down the street, listening to the Black Crowes. No matter how loud the music, he can't drown out her words. A glisten in his eye, hollow in his chest. The last 2 weeks of blur, the rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. Like stepping on Legos, walking in the dark. When the pain starts fading and the healing starts, it's where he found that tender spark. Rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. No more cream in his coffee, he just drinks it black. His bitter mood matches the bitter taste. He's an angry yellow jacket. He thought their thing was solid. Lord knows both of them tried. He thought it ended like an Xbox novel. He thought she'd be his bride. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. Like stepping on Legos, walking in the dark. When the pain starts fading and the healing starts, it's where he found that tender spark. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. Traded Netflix for all the vinyl, his remote for a guitar. The open chords soothe his fractured heart. He knows 3 of them so far. He sees a poster in the window, an open mic next week. Maybe he'll sing some Dylan or he'll sing some Prime, whatever in the moment he speaks. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. Like stepping on Legos, walking in the dark. When the pain starts fading and the healing starts, it's where he found that tender spark. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. When he took to the stage, his heart beating like a train, clenched his eyes, channeling all that pain. For the first time he felt better, even better than before, realizing life could be much more when you just let it. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. Like stepping on Legos, walking in the dark. When the pain starts fading and the healing starts, it's where he found that tender spark. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. The rudimental logic of a fragile human heart. All right. So right here in the There Might Be Giants t-shirt, we got Chad Mathis.
Hello.
I was going to point out his red matching strap, but he's playing a different bass now.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got a really sweet matching red strap over there. And we're going to do the title track off this new album. It's called Roots and Wings. Like Pamela was saying earlier, that album was supposed to come out this spring as well, but I kind of put it on the shelf for a little bit because there's a lot of uncertain things in this world, and I'm just trying to come up with a plan, you know? Come up with a plan of attack. So anyway, here's the title track, Roots and Wings. I also want to point out for people watching online, we got some digital tip jar links there. If you dig what you're hearing, got an extra buck, feel free to throw it my way. Really appreciate it. I promise to share with Chad. gave me roots, Daddy gave me wings, Mama gave me breath, Dad taught me to sing. Mama gave me air, Daddy gave me a feather. Mama knew the seasons, Dad knew the weather. Mama gave me roots, Daddy gave me wings, Mama gave me breath, Dad taught me to sing. Mama gave me sun, Daddy gave me shade. Mama was light, Dad knew what darkness weighed. Dad knew what darkness weighed. Upside down tree, I am a branch in my family. Mama gave me roots, Daddy gave me wings, Mama gave me breath, Dad taught me to sing. Mama gave me roots, Daddy gave me wings, Mama gave me breath, Dad taught me to sing. Dad taught me to sing. Dad taught me to sing. Cheers, y'all. Really appreciate that. Once again, that's the title track of my upcoming album called Roots and Wings. I'm going to change things up a little bit here, play some blues for y'all. Got the keys to the highway, filled up and bound to go. Then I hit the ground, 'cause walking's most too slow. I'm going back to the border, where I'm better known, 'cause I haven't done nothing, mama, but drive a man away from home. Guitar. Peaks of those mountains, I'll be on my way. Gonna keep on running to the break of day. So give me one more kiss, mama, before I have to go. Gonna hit the ground running, 'cause Walking's most too slow. Let's hear that bass chatter. Got the keys to the highway, built up and bound to go. Gonna hit the ground run. This walking's most too slow. Gonna hit the ground run. This walking's most too slow. Hey, cheers, y'all. Really appreciate that. Gonna do another song off the album. This one's called Too Much, Too Soon. I took you out on a picnic. You wanna walk in the park. The bread was too light, the chocolate too dark. All those stinky cheeses, that fancy French wine. I spent all my money trying to make you mine. You said that it was too much too soon. It was too much too soon. I wrote you a 10-page letter. You sent me back a sticky note. You said that it was too much too soon. I spit a Mr. My cologne on the pages. Used the wax seal too. All that romance don't mean nothing if you don't love me too. You said that it was too much too soon. It was too much too soon. I sent you a dozen roses, like the commercials say to do. You said that it was too much too soon. I spent the extra bucks on the vase, flower food too. All that romance don't mean nothing if you don't love me too. Drove past your place, hoping to stop and say, how are you? But you were saying goodbye, kissing someone new. You said that it was too much too soon. It was too much too soon. You said that it was too much too soon. It was So here's another new song that's come out of the quarantine. I wrote it from the perspective of an immigrant family from Mexico. It's called The World She Inherits. The string's giving me grief right now. I'm gonna retune it. Oh, it's all good, man. Her mother's eyes shining and bright, hair like a father's, dark as the night. Born in the summer, 21st, strawberry moon. There's no silver spark, no silver spoon. Well, the world she inherits be better than the one today. This is what haunts me at night when I should be sleeping, but I just lay. What will we tell her to justify the selfish behavior? Put a Cheeto on stage who puts kids in a cage. This is what is left. Her mother smiled, sun to the blown, laugh like her father's, could light up the moon. Autumn of youth, soft summer glow, burning hope, not my faded echo. With the world she inherits be better than the one today. This is what haunts me at night when I should be sleeping, but I just lay. What will we tell her to justify the selfish behavior? Put a Cheeto on stage who puts kids in a cage. This is what is left. Her parents dream, but not full life of their own, but a better existence for her and her brother when they are full grown. With the world she inherits be better than the one today. This is what haunts me at night when I should be sleeping, but I just lay. What will we tell her to justify the selfish behavior? Put a Cheeto on stage who puts kids in a cage. This is what is left. The world she inherits be better than the one today. We borrow the future from her, but she will be the one who will pay. The world she inherits be better than the one today. This is what haunts me at night when I should be sleeping, but I just lay. Hey, cheers, y'all. Really appreciate that. Once again, my name is Antonio Lopez. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in online. This is Chad Mathis here on the bass guitar. Usually we play with a bigger band, but this is all that could be here today. Hey, dude. You want to do The Truth We Tell? Yeah. This one's off the new record as well. It's called The Truth We Tell. My inability to find the words doesn't change the way I feel. I love my crazy family, and I always will. I know I seldom call on the phone, and at times you feel all alone. You're on my mind more than you know, walking beside me wherever I go. Yet on our paths we march alone. The hurt of the past is frost on our bones. To hold it in is to drown in the well. It's time to listen to each other and the truth that we tell. Days turn to weeks, weeks into years. The lump in my throat is words nobody hears. Still hope springs inside my chest, trickling through the cracks of the mess. We share with blood cells what once two. I wanna share my world with you. I wanna share hope, even despair. 'Cause without love, what is there? Yet on our paths we march alone. The hurt of the past is frost on our bones. To hold it in is to drown in the well. It's time to listen to each other and the truth that we tell. If I drove all through the night and showed up at your door, would you let me in to talk? Or would you say that you've heard it all before? Yet on our paths we march alone. The hurt of the past is frost on our bones. To hold it in is to drown in the well. It's time to listen to each other and the truth that we tell. It's time to listen. Hey y'all, so how are we doing on time? Oh, right on, cool. All right, so once again, if you're just joining us online, we are the Antonio Lopez Band. Well, two of us from the band. This is Chad Mathis, Antonio Lopez. I had some more stuff I was gonna say, but just slipped my mind, so we'll just play some more music for y'all. Most of these are original songs. The last one was called The Truth We Tell. This one's called Painting a Picture. It's another new song from the quarantine. In fact, it's my newest original song. In my mind, I'm painting a picture of my memories of you. But the brush I'm holding with my heart cannot mix the right hues. It's like a tray of watercolors and sticky tubes of an oil base. blend together when I try to recall your face. The passion of red, the calmness of blue, curvy lines towards future removed, canvas of half memories, I'm painting a picture. So I take my primary colors and study the color with, finding balance in the blending, the process of how I heal. My portfolio of experience contains works that no one can see, a gallery only in my mind that I carry inside of me. The photo of dream, the purple blues, completing the circle in a square room. Canvas of half memories, I'm painting a picture. As I paint begins to dry and my eyes do the same, things are different in the sunlight than by the glow of a candle's flame. My perspective has changed with time and my palette for empathy. Young love is learning the notes, not the final melodies. The yellow was sunshine, the shadows and light, revealing the undertones. It's never just black and white. Canvas of half memories, I'm painting a picture. Canvas of half memories, I'm painting a picture. It's my newest original song right there, Painting a Picture. Thanks. All right, here's a song off my first album back from 2011. It's called So What. You might recognize the intro, and that's because I stole it. So what? Maybe I am immature. That's just the way I am. I live my life in a carefully haphazard fashion, great in opposition with a grin. Not everything I say has to be witty. Not everything I do has to be smooth. I'm entitled to make a couple rocket mistakes, but now and then, baby, that's just me. So take it or leave it. Either way, I'm leaving you. You get on my case for playing this guitar. You had to pick me up for this date 'cause the clutch went out of my car. On the way home, I come to the conclusion you're just not hot for me. Not everything I say has to be witty. Not everything I do has to be smooth. I'm entitled to make a couple rocket mistakes every now and then. Baby, that's just me. take it or leave it. Either way, I'm leaving you. Not everything I say has to be witty. Not everything I do has to be smooth. I'm entitled to make a couple rocket mistakes every now and then. Baby, that's just me. So take it or leave it. Either way, I'm leaving you. So what? Maybe I am immature. That's just the way I am. I live my life in a carefully haphazard fashion, reading opposition with a grin. Not everything I say has to be witty. Not everything I do has to be smooth. I'm entitled to make a couple rocket mistakes every now and then. Baby, that's just me. So take it or leave it. Either way, I'm leaving you. To the merchant ship minutes after they took out from the bottomless pits, but my hands was made strong by the hands of the Almighty. Forward in this generation, triumphantly, won't you help to sing songs of freedom, all I ever had. Redemption songs, songs of freedom. Redemption songs, songs of freedom. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. I don't feel for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. Got to feel the book. Won't you help to sing songs of freedom? All I ever had. Redemption songs, songs of freedom. Redemption songs, songs of freedom. slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Had no feel for atomic energy, cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. You got to feel the bug. Won't you have to sing these songs of freedom, redemption songs, these songs of freedom, dawns of freedom, these songs of freedom.
All right, so thank you all for listening. Once again, my name's Antonio Lopez. Chad Mathis here on the bass. Lost Angel Festival. We're going to finish off with a song called The New Warrior. I'd also like to thank William and Steve for putting this together. Really appreciate it. New warrior needs no sword, for her heart is made of stillness. Draws no borders, claims no flags, just expands her lungs with fullness. The weapons that she wields are compassion and insight. It's not a battle between the good guys and the bad guys. We all contain the shadows and the light. The new warrior lays down her pride, opens her heart to listen, uses a quiver of words carefully, a century on a cushion. The weapons that she wields are compassion and insight. It's not a battle between the good guys and the bad guys. We all contain the shadows and the light. Take off your armor, let your light shine. Break down the barriers that are only in your mind. Take off your armor, let your light shine. Break down the barriers that are only in your mind. 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 That are only in your mind.
heat of compassion can burn us up. Gotta temper it with cold wisdom. From that space, we can understand the radical interdependence of our systems. The weapons that we wield are compassion and insight. It's not a battle between the good guys and the bad guys. We all contain the shadows and the light. We all contain the shadows and the light.